So this was the final game for the round robin for the Phantoms, and this is the best team in like this division. I'm actually really surprised that they got bumped into the middle section or down to the middle section because they were really good in the regular season. They have like a lot of people who can shoot, and they're like a pretty solid team. And they just, I don't know what it was. There's something, they weren't getting help somewhere, and somehow they're down here. Regardless, this game I don't think mattered for us as much because we beat the Blackhawks team, and I think we shut them out. So we instantly have like a goal differential on them that we're going to win. And then this one, I don't know exactly how it ended up working, but I think this team tied the Blackhawks or something, or they beat the Blackhawks already. So this game really didn't matter from what I remember. But I think to be sure, we didn't pull me just so the goal differential wasn't too bad. It was only like 2 here. And that way we would just be closer because we weren't really sure what was going on with this league and just how the Bulldogs crazy crap went down. It was the same thing. So this was like a solid game for, I think, us. The team played really hard, and you could see all the shot blocks. There's a lot of them. Like the team was doing their best, but this team is just better than us, and like they just ended up beating us. I was pretty happy with myself throughout it. I thought I played pretty good like the whole way. Like the first goal, I made 2 decent saves but ugly rebounds, and I didn't know the guy who was right in front of me was my team. It's kind of one of the bad things with when teams have kind of similar uniforms in this sense, and also like socks are kind of all over the place as well. We do have all matching socks, but I just didn't notice it like in the second. So I tried to kind of kick that puck out to make sure that whoever that guy was, if he tried to jam it, I would have got it. Unfortunately, it was my teammate, and me doing that kind of made him, I think, overreact and just shoot it out, which went right to their team. And then the guy takes a slap shot, and there's no way I'm getting that. Just like I couldn't move over fast enough, and I was kind of like in a collision point with my teammate anyways. Second goal was like I just got beat through 5-hole totally, which sucks. And it was a nice little cheeky play and stick position, everything. If you're trying to slide over, it's a lot. I'm a big guy too, so a lot of people try to go 5-hole, and it was a nice goal. So I can't really say much about that. The third goal was a beautiful one-handed breakaway play. This guy has talent. He scores on me a lot, and it was a really nice goal. Finally, the fourth goal is the type of goal where people will complain and say how like I'm doing this wrong, this is awful, and it's like, yeah, it went in, but the reason my stick is where it is, and people would say put it between the 5-hole, and the reason my blocker that like where that is because the whole time when this guy was skating from like out from the side, he was looking for that backdoor play the whole time, and I knew that backdoor play was open the whole time. So like when you can see the second he steps out, he's looking for that back door. And I knew that that guy was open, and this guy can make a pass too. So him holding onto it for a little bit kind of threw that away. But even then, he's never looking at the net like once until he looks at the puck for the last second. And I know that back door was an option. So that's what I was playing. I was playing that stick out there to try to block that off because I can't, if I stand up, he's going to just like throw it through my legs really quickly. So I want to be in that defensive against the post, because the guy can also shoot short side on me. If I wasn't in the RVH there, he will hit that. Like he makes a good play, and I was playing that side, and I should have probably adjusted to it, or I should have adjusted to it. And once he came out more, played straight up the shot. That's why I was trying to do that, and I shouldn't have lifted my leg off. I should have just kept it down all the way, but it is what it is. But there's a reason I played that the way that I did, and I probably wouldn't have played the beginning part separately. It's only that after part, but he had a lot of time to walk out, so kind of disappointed in that sense. But overall, the team was solid, and like I was happy with the results and everything, and made some pretty good saves, had a decent amount of work. And this game, the result ends up us having to play this team again in the finals, so we'll see how that ends up going. So if you're buying hockey equipment and you want to support the channel, check out the links in the description. In the US, check out the links to Pure Hockey. In Canada, check out the links to Hockey Supremacy. If you click those links and make a purchase, I get a kickback from the sale. So anything that comes back from that comes right back into the channel, so I can make more content and doing like real reviews and stuff. I got buy gear to do a lot of the tests for it, so that costs money, and it would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel without buying anything, check out links in the description to Patreon, buy me a coffee. Everything through there comes again back into the channel, so I can make more content and doing real reviews. Y'all ready for this?
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.